Dun, 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 my Sharona. No, wrong song. Wrong song there for a second.
Okay, Cheech.
Hey man, got the new Ghostbusters game, man.
Ghostbusters, man. Wow.
Yeah, man, you like get the chulo, and you get the ghost,
Wow.
and you go around, you capture the little girl from Poltergeist, man.
Are you stoned, man?
Nah, man, I got stoned all the time, man.
Cheech was in Ghostbusters too.
We was, yes. Sony's not content with leaving well enough alone, are they?
Never. But let's talk a little bit about this. At first glance, you're like, oh man, they're ripping off Pokemon Go. They got a new game coming out for your phone called Ghostbusters World. Tell us a little bit about it, Rob.
Well, it's gonna be a mobile game. It's gonna be I'm gonna guess it's they're calling it AR gameplay. They had a brief demo of the AR. AR stands for augmented reality, which you walk around and you have your phone out and you see stuff that really isn't there. I guess I don't know anything. I remember virtual reality back in the early '90s. Those big goggles they used to make you wear. That's
They still got them.
They still got them. Yeah. And now it looks better though. Everything doesn't look everything doesn't look like a Dire Straits video. So.
And they really already did a virtual reality Ghostbusters game, but the difference between that and this one is a significant one.
Yeah. Let me read a little bit of the press release here. This Dateline Seoul, not the only thing that's happening in Korea right now. February 23rd, 2018, Ghostbusters World, an all-new state-of-the-art augmented reality game was revealed today as part of Google's ArcCore announcement. And you can find that at Google's blog. Timed with Mobile World Congress in Barcelona, Spain, the world's largest gathering for the mobile industry. The Ghostbusters World is currently in development as part of a collaboration between Sony Pictures Consumer Products Ghostcore and publisher 433. The game features the latest in AR and other mobile technologies and differentiates itself with skill-based gameplay and numerous other exciting features yet to be announced. A brief demo of the AR gameplay showing only a small portion of the many features and mechanics of the final game is available for show attendees to experience at Google's booth during the conference. For the 15 seconds, it looks kind of interesting.
Right, and as I was pointing out before, though, there was one significant thing about this that was quite different from the Sony VR game that came out last year and the second part they finally got out this year, and that is, none of it is Attack of the...
It was an attack, wasn't it?
It was definitely an attack on the Ghostbuster fans, that's for sure. But none of it is Answer the Call design at all. None of it. Yeah. It all looks classic 84 Ghostbusters design, which is kind of surprising.
They're definitely leaning very heavily on the original.
Yes.
The original
Ghostbusters
design. Yeah, there was a teaser trailer actually, and you can see that actually they have the original Proton Pack. And you will, and I found a picture side by side of the original and from the one from Answer the Attack of the Call. I guess we can call it.
Attack the Ghostbusters fans. No, yeah, and not only that, the trap is the original trap. Slimer's design is a little bit closer to the real Ghostbusters. The only ghost in this advertisement they have here that even looks remotely like the remake is the woman ghost at the very top there. I got the graphic on the screen there. She looks like
Madame Albridge or something.
Yeah, whatever her name was from the beginning of the remake. But otherwise, I'm glad they're kind of taking it back, for lack of a better way to put it.
They're not going to sell the damn thing if they use the Paul Feig Busters versions. Okay, that's the thing. And I'm pretty sure somebody at Sony, probably Ivan Reitman, said, listen, we want you to use the original designs, everything original. So, because that's the one that works. And, but let me tell you something. The whole thing about, the original is still there. The original is still there. The original is still there. It's not just fans that acknowledge that the original is still there. We can still enjoy the original. The studios have to acknowledge that too. Listen, the movie is still. I still see the movie from time to time on AMC, the original.
Right. Well, we've said this a million times, and of course, it's one of those things where we live in an era now where it's not like it was in the 50s, 60s, and 70s where you didn't have videotape and cable wasn't as prominent, to where when they redid a movie like King Kong, it had already been quite a few years since there had been a King Kong, and the advancements were, astronomical since the 1930s. So that made sense. To remake a movie that's not even or barely 30 years old and is still very, very relevant makes absolutely no sense whatsoever.
And a movie that you could turn on the television pretty much any time and watch too. I mean, it's going to be playing somewhere. But I don't partake in mobile gaming. But sort of getting back on topic, I really don't partake in mobile gaming.
Right. Neither do I. But
so obviously this isn't really for me. This is for younger kids who kind of like this stuff. So I don't know. Maybe I'll check it out if I have a compatible device. My phone.
It depends on if they want to charge me.
Yeah, free to play, pay to win. That's usually the model.
Yep.
All right. Well,
what do you guys out there think of this?
Yeah, let us know what you guys think about this.